Annyeonghaseyo! Welcome to the KPodcast hosted by us, the K Generation Club of Taylor's Lakeside Campus. I am your host for today. My name is Cheryl. I am the PR Director of K Generation and I'm currently studying in Bachelor of Mass Communication. I got into K-pop in the year of 2015 and let's welcome the three other guests of the day. Please introduce yourself starting from Rachel.
Hi guys, my name is Rachel and I'm the Vice President of K Generation. I'm studying Bachelor of Psychology and I got into K-pop since the year of 2016.
And Gigi?
Hi, I'm Gigi and I'm from Food Science currently. My position in KGen is PR team assistant and since 2016 I got into KPop.
And lastly, Mel.
Okay, hi, my name is Melissa. You can call me Mel. I am the president of K Generation. I'm currently studying Bachelor's of Creative Media and I've been into K-pop since 2009.
Welcome Rachel, Gigi and Mel. Before we get into the topic, don't forget to follow our socials at kgentaylors and subscribe to this YouTube channel at youtube.com/kgenerationtlc for more K-podcast content. So, as you guys know, today we are going to talk about how K-pop became more acceptable in Malaysia. Generally, I have seen more people accepting because the fact that K-pop is becoming a genre of music becoming a genre of music now comparing to the past. So I think it was very new back then. That's why people started off with seeing it in a negative way. But then now, as the years go by, more people got attracted to it. That's why it's becoming more and more acceptable. So what do you guys think, Rachel?
I think, last time in the early years, fashion wasn't something very big. But then I feel like nowadays the generation is more into fashion and K-pop, to be honest. Even their outfit on stage is actually very nice and pretty. So I feel like that's how people notice more about K-pop and K-pop idols, especially also their physical appearance on stage, off stage and all. So I feel like that's quite a major component that led to the increase of popularity of K-pop in Malaysia for me.
It's like it's got an impact, right? And like people are trying to just follow it and
follow the trend.
Yeah, follow the trend. Everyone loves saying beautiful things also, I think. So everyone will be like, whoa, Chao, oh my god, so handsome, oh my god. Then everyone will be like, wow, it's a big issue, Like Chan Wu is handsome, K-pop idols visual is no joke, okay? They're like, wow. Yeah, so it will become a really big issue. So everyone will be like, wow, this guy, handsome. So for this one, K-pop idols will be really, really famous in Malaysia. So K-pop, they will more know towards K-pop and thus love it.
I think it's more on like the more you see it, the more you will
like it.
Yeah, it's like who doesn't like to see nice things, right? I mean, like how to judge whether it's nice or not, it's up to you. But then we all have this one direction, which is trying to see K-pop in a more beautiful way, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you have anything to share?
Okay, I think because if you want to talk about like follow the trends and everything, right? Back in the day, there were less idols. So there was less people trending, if that makes sense. So right now there's a lot more, like triple the number. So like now like back in the day it was maybe like only Lee Min Ho and then only Choi Siwon, like the typical like face. Now got like Chow Nu, and then we got continue. I am not
Now we have, I mean, we have so many other like significant looks now.
Right. So my
Very
brain
different.
says like Kim Jae Hyun, like NCT
Yeah.
Taehyun, like very like significant face, you
Yeah.
know. And then like
And like
I can't brain.
who else? Oh, BTS Jungkook. If you want to
BTS
include.
Jungkook.
Yeah. And
17 Mingyu.
yes, that
Mingyu.
Is
whole
that-
nine.
I think
Oh.
I think back in the day it was more to like it's either you go towards like G Dragon style or like the very nice Lee Min Ho Choi Siwon style.
Oh yeah, because
know?
now there are more concepts out here.
Yeah, right. So like back in the day, like it used to be like either rough or very nice.
Yeah, it's like either like a man or a boy.
No. You know what? Flower boy or macho man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Wow,
whether
that's
it's a
good.
strong one or a soft one.
Mm.
But then like now you got like a cute one, and then like don't know when suddenly got a sexy one, and then like
Oh.
people just starting to have more and more titles out, more and more types out. So I think for the public they have more choices now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Choices to look, to live.
Yeah, fashion, beauty wise, food wise, outfit, whatever. You get inspiration
Yeah, yeah.
from them mostly now, especially Asians. So I think that's what the biggest impact that got accepted more in Malaysia now.
Which is okay, honestly, which is very funny because like there's a lot of people that have been liking K-pop for like a very long time, right? Like in Malaysia specifically, there's a lot of people that already liked it. It's not something foreign per se, but the moment like the Westerners start liking it, Malaysia suddenly become like, oh, we should like it now too, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which is a
I
bit
mean,
weird.
like back then, people are scared of watching K-pop. I feel like there's a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit this kind of feel. I feel like I was around 13 that time, and then when we look at EXO, our guy friends would be like, "Oh yeah, looking at those."
Yeah.
You know, like how I don't want to say the word, but like you know what they
Oh,
you know
sorry.
what they meant. You know, like they
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that you are not fangirling over actual human beings. It was like, aren't they human beings too? Right. Have you guys gone through any criticisms or judgments when you first listened to K-pop or when you first getting into K-pop generally?
I mean, like, I've been here since 2009. It's my, 12, right? 12 year? Like, liking K-pop and listening to K-pop. Which is, okay, so when I was younger, people would say, like, okay, because I'm Malay. So usually, like, the criticism are in Malay. Like, oh, like they are plastic. That one, like, the most famous one, right? Oh, like, they're plastic. And then they look like a girl. And like I meant like for the guys, right? Oh, they look like a girl because they have long hair.
Yeah.
But it's so ironic because like the trend now is like guys having long hair, right? Like the
and the fact
middle
that they look
part,
good in it.
right? Okay, like the middle part, like everybody following that trend. But like back in the day, they're like, you, they look like girls. Like,
Yeah.
hi, you look like a girl now. It's fine. It's fine looking like a girl.
Like, I feel like, how do I say this? It's like, it's like when they say you fangirl over K-pop, you fangirl over someone who puts on makeup. No, you fangirl over a guy who puts on makeup.
That's funny because like when you're in showbiz in general, everybody wears makeup.
Exactly. It's not like
A Korea specific thing.
Yeah.
It's not like a Korea specific
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's like
Every country does that.
yes, 90% of the celebrities does makeup.
And especially last time when we were in high school, the guys were always, whenever the girls in the class, all of them are like fangirling over the guys. Then they're like, "Aiya, they're all fake one lah, plastic surgery one lah. You think they natural one meh? For sure plastic surgery one lah. I also can be so handsome lah if I do plastic surgery." So it's like all of these kind of comments, but I feel like we were always faced with this kind, especially because at that age, boys are usually less mature compared to now. So when they grow up, then you will notice that, oh, actually the way that they dress is actually following how K-pop idols dress already.
Now we are like 18, at our late teens and early 20s, right? I think everyone's mindset just start to change and start to accept. That's why they have been seeing it in a more positive way. That's why they have been following the fashions, and like they've been dancing to K-pop songs. They've been trying to make themselves look better.
I remember my point.
Yes.
Okay.
Do continue.
When people say you're trying to be Korean
Oh.
for liking K-pop,
Oh.
that is like, I'm not saying like crossing a line, but it's like very like, don't you not think before you talk? Which is very stupid to say, because in Malaysia, English music is popular, right? Like everybody hears to English music. We
True.
don't try to be Westerners. We're still Malaysian. So why would you say we're trying to be
like
Korean
our English improve?
Right?
It's not like our English improve,
Right?
By listening to so many English
Right?
songs. Yeah. We still have our slangs. We still have our languages.
Right?
It's low-key offensive because...
Okay, for two things. For me, in my opinion, you are degrading Koreans as if it's something bad. They are something bad.
Yeah.
And you are degrading me as a person, thinking I don't like being my race and what I am.
Yes,
It's just
yes.
music. It's just a pop culture. It's popular culture.
It's K-pop. It's literally Korean pop culture.
Right.
It's just in Korean. It's
Right.
just originated from the country Korea.
Yeah, it's just a preference. Yeah, everyone has their own preference, right?
Yes, I do agree with what Mel just said, and that has been a really huge impact on some of the people here. But then I do believe that there are some positive things happening throughout the years becoming a K-pop fan. So what do you think is the biggest change throughout the years, be it you personally or the public? Like which one do you think, like what is the biggest change do you think has changed throughout the years?
Okay, so K-pop become more trendy in these years, right? Especially in near few years until now, still really trendy in Malaysia, right? So actually, the benefits, the advantage of K-pop is to learn to make new friends, because if you're really interested in a group, in a K-pop group, then if your friends are really interested in this group also, then you have a same topic to know, and then you can make more new friends. So this is what I think for the benefit and the advantage of the K-pop in these years.
Yeah, I feel like actually, right, K-pop, it allows people to open up to each other and talk more. Because like last time when I met a new friend, we were very awkward with each other. We didn't really talk a lot because it was our first time meeting each other. Then suddenly, I don't know how we went to the topic. Then suddenly she was like, I like Twice. Then I was like, I like Twice too. Then we started talking about everything about Twice.
It's like, do you like EXO? The first question we ask a new friend is, do you like K-pop? So that we can like slowly dive into a conversation. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest point and biggest change.
So, brain work. Okay. All right. So, like how Gigi said, and then how like everybody say, like making friends and then like connecting to people through the mutual interest, which is K-pop. I also like experienced a deeper way. So like because of K-pop, this is quite common nowadays. Everybody have like fan projects and like cup sleeve events. And from there, I joined like these projects, and then like I learned how to navigate through like how like event planning, and then like logistics. I was like a designer for like one of them, like one of like the cup sleeve events. Like I learned, not saying like I know how to businessy right now, but like I know how to communicate with people better in a way. You know, like it's not just friends, it's like actually working.
Yeah, so you do learn like bits and bits from there, like puzzle pieces. And then
Also,
like
like
K-pop is a very huge medium.
Right, and then especially in like Cajun, people think we're just like a small club that we don't do much, but in reality we do so much. We do a lot of PR, we do a lot of events, and then people misjudge our like event plannings. But we go through that like we plan like our signature events like 7 months before.
We should be relaxed and casual in this club, but also we do events. It's like a smart casual club.
We're smart casual club. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a good way of like putting it. We are smart casual.
Yeah. Okay. Before we end, let's see what are the thoughts of the public about this. So we asked it on our Instagram for some thoughts and opinions, and there's this one reply saying that more people are open-minded to songs in different languages that they don't know. True, because it gets more interesting when you need to find out about the meaning of that song.
Yeah.
But
right?
I do got like some people saying that, oh, I have to understand to like feel the song, and I'm like, why not both? You know, you can learn a language and while feeling the song.
Yeah. It's a 1+1. I feel like it's not a bad thing to know more about other pop cultures, and it's always a good thing to learn more. All right, we are going to be wrapping up today's episode. If you wish to stay updated on the show, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at kgentaylors, and subscribe to this YouTube channel at YouTube/KGenerationTLC. Once again, thank you so much for coming, and stay tuned for our upcoming episodes. And thank you so much for listening. Let's say 안녕히 계세요, which means goodbye in Korean to our listeners. 3, 2, 1.
안녕히
안녕히
계세요.
계세요.
안녕히 계세요.